guys, welcome back to the channel. You're way far away, but I was just putting you out there because you can see the brain sitting here. So what are we doing now? Well, we didn't do a lot over the weekend. The weather has been, I don't do good in dreary weather. I would be, a miserable SOB if I lived like in Washington State. No offense to guys in Washington State. I can't handle the gloomy weather. Like London, I just can't handle it all the time. It just drives me crazy. My dad loved when it rained, loved it. He, came from a farm, so makes everything grow. I'm like, oh, can't stand it when it's dreary. Just bleh. Can't stand it. It just crushes my motivation. So yeah. So we didn't do much this weekend. But hey, we got a lot of plans. We got time off coming up, and we're telling ourselves we're gearing up for the big push. But for today, all we're really going to do this afternoon is we're going to take that hood and we're going to put it on this car, and we're going to take this hood and we're going to put it on that car. So at least now I don't got to swap hoods back and forth around. So that's going to look kind of weird on brain, but poor guy just does daily driver duty. Let's see.
Early morning fox life.
We got the moon.
Headed into work.
That's us, me and him, every morning. Not every morning, but during the week, going to work, get our worky work on, and then driving home. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Got a few boxes in the mail. Let's go open those real quick. I know we're supposed to be outside working on the car. We got two somethings. I'm not sure what's in this other box over here, but I do know what this is. This is from a subscriber, from Chris O. He told me he was going to send me this. Look at this packaging. You guys are taking the packaging thing to heart. Aha! A perfectly functioning Moroso water pump drive. Chris, we appreciate that. We're going to bolt this on McNugget, and we're also going to use this pulley. It's got the one I got came with an aluminum pulley, which is kind of weird to me, I guess. But we're going to use the plastic. Plastic is lighter. But Chris, man, I certainly appreciate it. We, he saw the smoke pouring out of the one that's on the car now, and don't think that's going to get us where we want to go. But so he said, hey man, I got one sitting on the shelf. I ain't using it. Probably don't know if I ever use it. So he sent it to us. Chris, I appreciate this. This is awesome. You guys are too good to me. Honestly, you don't have to send me these parts. We'll figure it out on our own. But man, I certainly appreciate it. That's really cool. You guys are best subs, the best subs on YouTube. I say it all the time. I know you guys subscribe to other channels, that's fine, but you're my subs. I count you first. That's really cool. I don't want to discount that because that was very generous, and seeing that we were in need, he sent that to us, and that's very, very cool. We could pull one off one of the other cars, but I do that a lot anyway, and I hate doing that. I hate it. It sucks buying 6 of everything kind of a deal eventually, and I try and do it piecemeal as motivation goes. So when something like this happens, it's just super cool because now we can replace a part that we have that's not functioning properly with something that is functioning properly, and it was because of you guys. So I certainly appreciate that. This, I thought for a minute I had no idea what this was. Then I thought maybe I might know what it is, and I think I know what it is. This will probably show up in another video, but since we had it here, I decided I'd go ahead and open it. It is, yes. This is from Rob, the very proud owner of Rob Zombie, and we've been talking back and forth about, hey, what do we need to get for the car? and he got us an upper and lower torque box kit, reinforcement kit, because we are definitely going to need one of those. And you know, we bolted in. Then it's something that down the road, if for whatever reason, if you know it needed to be taken out, it can be removed and used in another car or anything like that. But that's very cool because we're going to use. It even came with stickers. Awesome. I like the little stickers too. That's very cool. Thanks, Rob. Well, thanks, Rob. So. One of the worst jobs ever putting these uppers in, and I got to do Trojan and that car. But I think we've kind of I've been working in my head on different things with some of the other cars. Just I'm always got stuff going through my head, and, getting bad ideas, bad influences from people telling me to do one thing and do this, and I'm like, that sounds like a good idea, and then maybe it's not a good idea. But anyway, as far as Rob, I've been thinking I've almost pretty much got the rear stuff figured out as far as the rear end gear and this and that and the torque box kit. I've got one. I'm going to buy one shock for it, one Lakewood for it, I think, because I've got a good one, only one good one, but I'll get another one. Then we'll have 50/50s, and we'll have I've got the control arm stuff I think figured out that I want to do, and I think I want to do the baseline stuff on that car, and I got the rear end stuff kind of figured out, I think. So, like I say, we're not trying to rotate the world with that car. We had a very achievable goal of getting in the 7s. I feel like that's something that we can accomplish. I don't want to say fairly easily because anything can happen. But I feel like that's within our reach without a huge struggle. I just want to get it like running with the power down and stuff on it. I don't know why I'm like kind of excited because I know the thing's only going to make probably like maybe 300 to the tires or something, which is not for a supercharged car that sounds pretty soft, but. It's just a bunch of very, 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 very mild stuff. But I don't know why that kind of excites me a little bit. I'm actually kind of thinking about maybe having that car for dyno day because I think Johnny would get a kick out of it with it, how crazy it looks. Just like at any moment you hit a pothole and the whole thing could fall apart. Johnny would get a total kick out of that. So I think it'd be kind of cool. But anything can happen between now and then. So, but hey, Rob, I'll text you. So that's very cool though. Parts for the cars. You know what we need to be doing is we need to be doing some damn work. That's what we need to be doing, man. We didn't do nothing over the weekend. The weather has been so that is awesome. Take that out facility. And Chris, thanks again for that. I certainly appreciate it. You guys are the best. The best. The mystery of movie magic. We're back out here to work on the car. Let's get that done. We got some. What did we bring? We also brought some stuff home today. We brought our A5 home. We're gonna have to re-shim the input on it. It's a little loose. After 500 something passes and not a million, but a bunch of street miles. You guys, I tell you, I drove the car a lot. I drove the car all the time. Like before I started a YouTube channel. And then I was working on other cars when I started the channel, the LTD. I'd been working on Krusty, the drag van. So the other cars just kind of fell by the wayside a little bit. But yeah, we got to shim up the input on it. We also brought home our Canfield heads. Some bad influences talking to us about stuff. So who knows what's going to happen. So anyway, let me get to work. Let me get the drill. And the good news is this one's already fitted on here. I just got to fit this one on there. So I want to give a shout out once again to Race Parts Solutions for these hood pins, helping us make all our cars look like mismatched garbage. I appreciate you guys. We are using these things. We didn't use the revolver pins on here because I already had pins, or scuff plates. We did use two of the pins and the clips. So now We're gonna scuff that up and shoot it black. Not tonight, but that's on the listing. Got a lot to do. We gotta get to work. Here it is, guys. Whataburger pork sausage. Sweetie, I can't believe you're not gonna get that.
I don't want to be in the picture.
What the hell? This guy's acting like he's never handled any sausage. Get real. Okay.
It's $2 more than the sausage I'm getting.
What?
At Jimmy Dean's.
Jimmy Dean?
Yes.
Man, Yoda chucked it up in this 1943 lathe. Look at this, dude. This is some ancient equipment, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this stuff will run forever. There's no telling how much work this stuff has done in its lifetime. It's a lot, but Bruce got Yoda to chuck it up in the lathe, and he ran some sandpaper on it. He's nowhere in sight. I just, on my lunch, come down here to see what's going on. So looks like we're basically done with that. So just clean it up enough for that eBay clutch to try and hold on for dear life. So, all right, one more piece of the puzzle. I'm filming now. We got a Christmas card from a subscriber, Jason. And I told
probably shouldn't show his address. Does it have his address on
it's
there?
on the back.
Okay.
I told Teresa she could open it. That's a very nice
I don't
card.
have my glasses on. I probably should.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking at it. I'm pretty sure it says Joy. Oh, look here.
You want to hear?
Joy to. I think yours are too strong for me. Oh my god. Oh, how do you see out of these? They're so dirty. Okay.
It's working man's glasses.
Joy to the world.
Look at that.
Aww.
That's like I think our first Christmas card from a subscriber.
Great.
Well, your name was on the envelope, so you get to open it too. I like how you're just like, just got off work, says gross outside, feels all weird. Way to go, Jake. This is why my productions suck. We can't do anything
You're
around
always
here.
outside.
Thank you very much. That looks very nice. All we need now is a dog in here going berserk.
Oh, this is the front of it.
Oh, look at that.
Thank
you, Jason. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you too.
I like your car.
Okay. She likes color for real.
Yeah.
And the car too. So, all right.
Thank you.
We're out. Here we go, Jason. There's my Christmas ornament for this year. We get ornaments. Like, I have to get an ornament every year. You can tell I got a Bronco every year. And then the kids get ornaments, and we get our own. Me and Teresa get an ornament. But there's my ornament for this year, is that nitrous bottle. So I appreciate it. Got the old A5 up on the bench. Like I say, yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that. But not in this video. All right, well, you can't tell it, but I've been doing some straightening up, cleaning up, some rearranging. Because one of the things we're gonna do is pretty sure I'm gonna try and con Kevin into bringing his trailer over and us dragging Krusty out to the facility, and I'll do the disassembly of it out there so it's not just sitting here stranded. And then I can bring McNugget in here. I'm gonna do some rearranging in here, and since we're moving the transmission stuff into the home garage, where I'm making some room in there to do some different things, or just have room to work. And then I'll have more room in here, and then I can technically bring Krusty in here and be able to work on it. I like to be able to where I've just got one of the cars out here at home working on it, and not just sitting out in the yard and stuff like that. Because honestly, they're not going to get any better. Like Pro Stock and McNugget, they got rust and they leak and stuff like that. So it's not gonna, just sitting is not great for them out in the weather. So that's what we're doing. Oh, on a side note, we got some more news, and it's right here. Yes, we are finally getting, allegedly, an E85 pump locally, which that's we don't have anything. The closest E85 is like 100 something miles away, one way. So at least 100 something last time I checked. So we're getting one here technically locally, which would be pretty awesome, especially like with Silver Car, or like with Rob, or with Trojan on nitrous, and even on the natural aspirated cars. it'd just be pretty cool to be able to run E85 or have the option to do it if we want to. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool news. No news on ECD either, just in case anyone's wondering. Like I said, we have got a lot of work to do. In this video, we did a lot of talking and screwing around. So, you know, it is what it is. The weather's just, well, it's just been killing us. But so yeah, that's what we got going on. We got a lot of work we're fixing to start doing, and we got parts coming in. We got, you know, it's a whole McNugget's like a whole undertaking. But you know, that's what you got to do. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. All the stuff that you sent, the water pump drive, the stuff that Dawn has sent recently, the water pump drive that Chris sent, you know, Rob getting the torque box kit for Rob. It's, you know, wish you guys would spend it on your own cars, but so, and then Jason, thanks for the card. We certainly appreciate it. The thought, and I'm sure we'll have some videos out before Christmas, so I don't want to go into the whole Merry Christmas thing, but we'll save that. But that's going to wrap it up. So thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We literally couldn't do it without you. Be sure to check out David's channel, FXRS Driver, Kevin's channel, Nimrod1769, Richard Sickles, his brother, the FOMO Bros, and there's some other channels that are always popping up, and going away, that have to do with, you know, Mustangs and Fox bodies and stuff like that. So, you know, there's some out there that are popping up. It's like anything else, putting out consistent content, I guess, attracts people. That attracts me, so I don't think I'm any different than anybody else in that regard. But anyway, check out some of these smaller channels, give them some support. That's usually what happens when people, for their videos, for them to keep doing it, because it can be a bit of work, or whatever, time consuming, or whatever you want to call it, and that helps spur them on to keep doing it for whatever their reasons may be it monetary or just because they like doing it or people are watching, whatever. Especially, speaking of, thanks for watching. And until next time, on Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos, 1 year only Lincolns, 4 drag vans on this here man's YouTube. And as always, fighting a good fight against Dr. Fear and that sausage. You guys be nice to Teresa. We'll see you guys in the next video.